LPU Core Values.
Love of God, one of the core values here in Lyceum. And being Lycean, we're not consider ourselves as a student only. We are Lycean, and being a Lycean, we know how to respect God. We should respect His word. We have to believe in Him. How to love God? We should give ourselves to God. And being God's disciples, we have to follow Him. Me, being a Lycean for almost 2 years, I do have a lot of challenges. But those challenges, it was easy for me to face it. Why? Because I live it to Him. I live it all to God. And I know to myself that even though I already graduate here in ICU, I will not forget this one of the core values, which is love of God. I know that on this new stage of my life, I also encountered a lot of challenges on my career. Being parent and having my own family. But I'm not afraid because I know God is there for me. With God, all things are possible. And with the eyes of God, all are equal. I, April C. Loyola, proud to be Lycean, leaving you this message, Joshua chapter 1, verse 9, be strong and courageous, do not be afraid, do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go.
Professional integrity. A person with professional integrity displays and promotes conduct and behaviors consistent with agency and governmental standards. Professional integrity means that you will operate in a professional and ethical manner regardless of whatever situation you're faced with. Here at Lyceum of the Philippines University, we are trained by respected and dignified mentors and professors in the best way possible through following rules and regulations, 5S, and our university core values. We are molded to be the best versions of ourselves. A person that possesses this type of characteristic applies rules and regulation in a consistent, non-biased manner and refrains from behavior that fosters the appearance of conflict of interest. LPU has entrusted us and continue to entrust us with activities and regulations that will test our well-being and limitations as well as strengthen our self-discipline. A person with professional integrity can transform and inspire lives, influence people, and be an inspiration to others. We, as Lycean, choose to see challenges as stepping stones or opportunities that we have encountered along the way for us to use so that we can achieve more, develop further, and ultimately actualize more of our goals.
Good day, I am A. Santos and the core values I picked is unity because I know that unity is really important for us students nowadays. Unity is the state of being together, a way of togetherness and oneness in achieving an agenda. As a Lycean, we demonstrate unity in so many ways. First, we demonstrate unity through being involved and having awareness in the social issues wherein the whole country is involved. For example, a huge part of the youth today reacts on issues such as extrajudicial killings, martial law, etc. that unite the students to make a voice that could help change the society. Next, a Lycean also demonstrates unity through bayanihan. Bayanihan, which came from the word bayan, which means nation, town, or community. And this refers to the spirit of communal unity, work, and cooperation. We students unite as we emphasize for the needs of our fellow countrymen, and as much as possible, reaching out to them by giving donations, for example, food, clothes, and etc. that will help them get for their needs. Lastly, a Lycean demonstrates unity the most when they are able to learn to help one another for a goal. Unity requires one drive on achieving goal that is same for each other as individuals. Therefore, they unite, work as one, and achieve this goal. I believe that one truly demonstrates unity when they work as one to be able to achieve a goal for that they are aiming for. When they learn how to help one another, they will be able to exercise unity at all times.
In our university has a core value, and each core value has a meaning, and I choose nationalism. Nationalism is the policy of asserting the interests of one's own nation, viewed as a separate from the interests of other nations, or the common interest of all nations. And as a Filipino, we have that tradition of giving a respect and value to our country by singing our national anthem. And yes, we do it here in our university. But not only that, we also give respect and value to our Philippine flag. And as a citizen of this country, we Filipino is a kind and approachable person. You know why? Because we have schoolmates from different nationalities that we communicate to them by simply saying hi or hello. And simply smiling. Filipino are respectful, even in modern times. We continue doing the mano and saying pa and opo as a sign of respect to our elders and to others. We Filipino is also known as being hospitable. Being a citizen of this country and being a student of this university, love and help one another. That way, we are showing to them that we are proud Filipinos and proud Lyceans. Love our country, love our university, love everyone as we love ourselves.
Justice. Justice is about the quality of being a just, impartial, or fair. It is about giving a good judgment for you. Lacking of justice here in the Philippines is not a barrier for us Lyceans, because we, Lyceans, has a value of justice. One good example is giving a good fair grade to you and giving a disciplinary action to a student. And remember to observe good faith and justice towards all nations. Cultivate peace and harmony to all.
Perseverance is a necessary trait which is possessed by all successful students. Perseverance speaks to a refusal to give up the pursuit of a goal despite attendant difficulties. It involves the ability to see failure as a positive learning experience and empower the student to try until the learning goal is attained. As a Lycean, we don't give up easily. Perseverant Lycean understand the value of hard work, hone our problem-solving skills, and take responsibility for our own academic progress. We do not make excuses or blame others for failure. For me, as a Lycean, perseverance is an IBAN. As a Lycean, we are persistent not only for ourselves, but also in supporting for our beloved Lyceum even after the academic year. Because once a Lycean will always be a Lycean. Martin Luther King Jr. once said that if you can fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Perseverance can be found in every single person.
The last core value is leadership. Leadership is the ability or power to lead people.
It is also a good opportunity to lead the people.
We as Lyceans are trained not to be followers but to be future leaders.
To become a future leader, we must possess strength and confidence to lead people.
One example of leadership is we have student council in each and every colleges that help us to be a better Lycean.
But leadership is not only present in student councils and organizations. Lycean practices leadership in all aspects. Lyceans are molded to lead not only our fellow Lyceans but also every individual outside Lyceum.
And I am April C. Loyola,
Arian de Guzman,
A. Santos,
Lourdes Villastar,
Rhea Jean Villaseñor,
Ira Robbie Sirana,
and we are proud Lyceans.